Hello everyone, here is an interesting story. My husband of 30 years has been living a double life with a second family, and I don't know what to do. I'm still in shock as I write this, so please bear with me. I never thought I would be in this situation, but here I am. My husband and I have been married for 30 years. We met in college and fell in love. He was my first and only boyfriend. We have 2 children, a son, 28 male, and a daughter, 25 female. They are both successful and independent. We have a nice house, a comfortable lifestyle, and a loving relationship. Or so I thought. Last week, my husband told me he had to go on a business trip for 3 days. He works as an accountant for a large firm and travels occasionally for work. He kissed me goodbye and said he loved me. I wished him a safe trip and told him to call me when he landed. He never called. The next day, I tried to call him several times, but his phone was off. I texted him and emailed him, but got no reply. I started to get worried. Maybe he lost his phone or had an accident. Maybe he was too busy or forgot to charge his phone. But why wouldn't he contact me somehow? I decided to call his office and ask if they knew anything about his trip. Maybe they could give me his hotel information or his itinerary. That's when my world came crashing down. The receptionist sounded confused when I asked for my husband's extension. She said he didn't work there anymore. He quit 2 years ago. 2 years? I felt like someone punched me in the stomach. What do you mean he quit? Where did he go? Why didn't he tell me? She said she didn't know the details, but she heard he moved to another state with his new wife. His new wife? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. How could he do this to me? To us? How long has this been going on? Who is this woman? How did he manage to hide this from me? I hung up the phone and collapsed on the couch. I felt numb and sick at the same time. Tears streamed down my face as I tried to process what just happened. I don't know how long I stayed there, but eventually my daughter came home from work and found me in that state. She asked me what was wrong and I told her everything. She was as shocked and angry as I was. She hugged me and said we would figure this out together. She called her brother and told him what happened too. He was furious and said he would come over as soon as possible. We spent the next few hours trying to find out more about my husband's double life online. We searched for his name on social media, Google, public records, anything we could think of. We found out that he had been living in another state for the last 2 years with a woman who was 20 years younger than him. They got married a year ago in Vegas without telling anyone. They had bought a house together and adopted a dog. They have a baby Toger, who is 6 months old. We also found out that he had changed his name slightly by adding an extra letter to his last name so it wouldn't show up on any background checks or credit reports. He had created a whole new identity for himself while keeping his old one with us. He had lied to us about everything, where he worked, where he lived, who he loved. He had betrayed us in the worst way possible. I don't know what to do now. I feel like my whole life has been a lie. I don't know who this man is anymore. I don't know if I ever knew him at all. How could someone do something like this? How could someone be so cruel? How could someone hurt their family so much? What did we do wrong? What did we deserve this? How do we move on from this? Please help me. What should I do?